What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Rich Gamer 997 here. Tonight we're back on MLB The Show 19. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs, so it would be greatly appreciated if you guys hit that sub button, hit that thumbs up button, hit that notification bell, so you'll know whenever I'm streaming. And I will see you guys in the gameplay. Let's go. I'm sound retarded and shit. Let's see, what do I have? I have a Slurve. I have four. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. He tells you to try to incorporate his advice into your future at bats. Don't strike out next game to master his technique. I never strike out. I just fly out. Because he don't have enough power to hit the ball. Well, once in a while he'll get lucky. Well, he hit one home run so far, but once in a while he'll get lucky and get a couple of hits. But most of the time he never strikes out.
From the city by the bay, Oracle Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Greg Duke gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Play ball. 3 out.
Digging in, Ray Galindo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the second baseman, Ray Galindo.
Here's the first pitch to him.
D-Rock.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home. And one thing I'll tell you is, as a right-handed hitter, get going opposite field into the bay out of your head, because it's not happening. You have to keep the line drive approach, and this park plays two different ways.
Right around the
Day
corner.
game, the ball will fly a little bit to left. Night game, stay on the attack, stay big part of the field, up the middle the other way, and you'll have success.
Now the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Enters play with an 11-game hitting streak.
The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I ain't trying to do
Clearly,
no
this
favors.
guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Pulled toward right center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Carlos Correa now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a season this guy is having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Cousins is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Rich Bulldog, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Driving around, let's see if we can at least do that.
Here comes the first pitch.
All right, hold on.
Yes, we can do that.
Second for the force out, and the side is retired.
The bouncer. It is fucked up because it don't even have enough contact power.
He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 26.
Like, San Diego studios shit on you when you create a pitcher.
Strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna, another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
And that misses for ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
So here's Tim Kugler to the plate now.
Tim
skied into straightaway right. Cousins is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Steven.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, it's a tough break, buddy. I feel your pain.
Batting 8.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. Cousins is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Cousins is working out there.
Into the box now, Greg Duke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gamble coasts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So in now for San Francisco, Ray Galindo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Bryant fields it cleanly.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are good for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack.
I never went after it.
One, I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
So striding in, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Good stop.
Pause, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. The pitcher, Rich Bulldog, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
That's right on that shit, too. I was going too early.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Splitter.
Walters stands at first with 1 out. Fouled away. A pause, and the 0-2 sent out to straightaway center field. Duggar's there for it. 2 gone.
Damn it.
Play ball. He's safe. He's out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Shaw, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Jared Quintana. As he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Down the 3rd baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Tim Kugler. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Kugler playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-up. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Steven Duggar. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
I know he's standing there looking. I guess he thought he was going to be high again. Well, he was high, but this time it was in the zone.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Boston Slater will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 7 homers and 37 RBIs. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he lays off, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. At the plate, Ray Galindo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Slater leads off first with 1 away. Towards second. Barehanded at his knees. The second for 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Roberto Lozano. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runners going. That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Looking at his career totals, Lozano enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 4th, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 2-0. Into the box now, Rich Bulldog, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Bulldog.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Jones sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute, help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Settling in now, Dominique Montano. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
On the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. Back to first. And great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6. Next to bat for the Giants, Carlos Correa. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
No balls and a strike to count. And he popped him up. Bryant onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second.
He throws it away.
As it gets by him at second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. In now, Jared Quintana. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and...
In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard.
Number 53, Jimmy Garcia.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. It takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
4-2, the final score tonight.
And they go panicky and shit, pull me out of the game. Just give a motherfucker a chance to settle down. The fucking pitching coach didn't even come out to talk. They just straight out take you out of the game, bastards.
a pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
Stats is great. I don't know what they're talking about. Pitching coach need to go talk to somebody else.
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. Number 6 attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next.
Not really. I'm in control of this game. Right, I'm the pitcher.
Rich Bulldog will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
What are you talking about? I only gave up 4 hits in that game before they all
digging in now for San Diego. Joel Madsen. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League in early play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball consider him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this.
This team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their players are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is.
Look at that one. He got to call that. All the other.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Row, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Madsen aboard here at first with nobody out. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
That is there.
Not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
The Padres, 21 home runs. Motherfuckers and bees. His eyebrows look like he played with a razor blade. Recording that out with a pitch inside the zone. Recording that out with recording out in 2 pitches or less. Recording out with a pitch outside the zone.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Reyes is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching you fit. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early. This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
In the dirt and block behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Jordan looked like a toothpick.
Padres leave a pair.
Like he weighs,
now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game.
Like 100 pounds soaking wet and shit.
Here's Will Myers. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Damn, I don't want that slurve ball goes so far out.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Myers swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Fouled away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. pitcher, Rich Bulldog, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Cousins over at second. Walters at first. One gone. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over.
No bad clutch.
Now in the box, Luis Castillo. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gamble is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So digging in now, Joel Madsen. He reached on a single in his first try. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Jake Dye, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup.
Thank you, ID, for that great commentary.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Gamble is there, and he has it for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in.
Franmil Reyes.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Two balls and a strike.
Come on, Blue, you bitch. Across the plate.
Turned on that one and crushed it.
Yeah,
just
across the
pulled it
plate to go outside.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Choke the shit out of him.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout.
I don't know how my fucking... It's 100-mile-an-hour fastball, dude. I used to think that was a ball. The hell are you doing?
Just rearing back and letting it go.
Fuck out of here.
It seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
How the hell do you possibly think that was a ball?
Alex Jordan looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul.
Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
And we'll see who they are.
Once again, Rich Bulldog. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Late. Very late. Holy shit. Really?
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. His last at bat.
I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. 3 runs already home here. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is back alongside Will Rosa and Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McNeil retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Ready now. Miguel Perez comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. in the air out to left field. Gamble is right there, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Francisco Mejia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Dennis Davidson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 0.
Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Davidson is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's a 5-year swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 5-0. Now at the plate, Joel Madsen. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Jake Dye. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Two and two. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Pitch break 0. That shit is crazy. It's like not a break in that pitch at all.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Stepping in, Rich Bulldog. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Let's play ball. 3.
So Here's the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit
Blue. Yeah, somebody, that motherfucking umpire, man.
Caution in terms of pitch counts. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These umpires are not calling the fucking strikes, man.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Stepping in, Rafael Perez.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rafael.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Perez.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Line drive to center field. Ozuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking
the
the
fuck?
off your bat.
Yo, it's bullshit, yo. It's straight horse shit.
So the run will score. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
It's
0-1. Here it comes.
The San Diego Studios trolling you, yo, because it's horse shit.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Wow, the first 6 innings, this guy was sharp. 7th inning hasn't been the case so far. He needs to refocus again.
Shut up.
The 2-2 one more time. And
the
it's
San Diego
away.
Studios is trolling people. Like Madden be trolling niggas.
So a full count now.
San Diego Studios trolling niggas, yo. That's a fucking strike right there.
He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors in a couple of minutes. Next up from New York, Yimi Garcia, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
The final line
Bulldog earns his.
The San Diego studio nigga trolling niggas. These motherfuckers hitting baseballs they shouldn't be hitting. My batting clutch is going down because I bunted instead of fucking swinging. The fuck? Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subs. It would be really appreciated if you guys hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm streaming, which is pretty much every day. And I will see you guys tomorrow in another stream. Have a good night. Peace.